Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, Bruchim Habaim, to next week now when we say goodbye to this Shabbat and we talk about this coming week, especially the Torah for this coming week. I'm Rabbi Adam Bellows. And let's begin with singing about how wonderful this Shabbat is. Ma yafeh hayom, how beautiful this day is. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. So this Shabbat, we were looking at Parashat Yitro, a very important parsha when Moses realizes that he cannot do all of this leadership by himself. In fact, his father-in-law, Yitro, for whom the parsha is named, Yitro tells him this: you can't do this all by yourself. And so Moses appoints 70 elders who will watch over and help lead everything, and they share the burden of leading this new society of Israelites. And this week then this next week, after we conclude Shabbat, is Parashat Mishpatim. Now we're still in the book of Exodus. The full reading, the full Kriyah, is Exodus chapter 21, verse 1 through chapter 24, verse 18. We're in triennial year 3, so we're going to be focusing on Exodus chapter 23, verse 20, through chapter 24, verse 18. So at the end of this parasha that we're focusing on, we have one piece of it where God says that God will protect Israel as they travel, as long as Israel maintains faith in God and in the angel that God sends to lead them. And then we have the beginning of the Ten Commandments of Moses writing down the Ten Commandments in the Torah. And that's at the end of Parashat Mishpatim. And if you want to also then look at the Havdalah for this week is Jeremiah chapter 34, verses 8 through 22. And then there's a couple of other verses it ends with, which I believe is chapter 33. I think you go back, verses 25 and 26. And so in chapter 34, Jeremiah, as per usual, the prophets are chastising the elites and saying, you were supposed to release slaves, and instead you kept your slaves. And so we have, once again, as the prophets usually do, we have Jeremiah telling the people in charge everything they are doing wrong and trying to fix things that way. So with that, I think we're ready to finish this Shabbat. And to do that, we are going to join together in our tune for the Havdalah ceremony, separating Shabbat from the rest of the week. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai lai. We begin with the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen. Ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai lai ya lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. We move on to the spices. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim ya lai 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la. And we move on to our twisted candle, and we'll light this here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh ya lai 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 ya la la lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Listen for the sizzle. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya la la lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai. And then we sing a song for peace. Eliyahu Hanavi, we hope that Elijah the prophet will show up to tell us that it's a time of peace. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera ve'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. And on Shabbat we say Shabbat Shalom. When we finish Shabbat, we say, may you have a good week. Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov to everybody, and for those people who are about to go to sleep in a little bit, we end with a nighttime Shema, bedtime Shema. finally, we ask that God watch over us as we sleep and protect us in this life and in the next. We sing Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Shavua Tov, everybody. Have a good week. And Laila Tov, have a good night. Until next time, goodbye.